Hi everybody, Chris here from Truly Holistic. Now in this short video we're going to talk about how the healing takes place. So when you go and come and book a session here at Truly Holistic for a sentence healing, I want to explain how it works, because for a lot of people it's hard to try and get around their mind that we can have a session on Skype, or we can have a session on Messenger, or we can have a session on WhatsApp, and you're over on one side of the world and I'm on the other side of the world. How does that work? Now, I am working at the quantum level, okay? So the conventional laws of how things work are a little bit different when it comes to when we're working at the quantum level. So for example, as I said, you're on one side of the world and I'm on the other. So that's a unit of distance. So when we're working at the quantum level, we don't work with that measurement or that unit of distance. It's obsolete when we work at that level. Okay, so you could be on the moon and we could do a healing session there. There's no limitation, okay? Because at the human level, when we try and understand and overthink things in regards to the mind, we're very analytical about things, and that's the biggest flaw that we have, because it limits us. Okay, so the healing method we have here, we don't allow limitation. Okay, and I'm very proud about that, about that aspect of what we can bring, because a lot of the times we have health problems because we've created a state or a space for self that is limited. Okay, and sometimes we can be searching for a very long time for that thing that's going to heal us, but it's not about the searching that's the problem. It's the space or the state that we're creating every moment of our existence that's not allowing that healing to take place or to find what you need. It might be right in front of you, but you don't have the awareness to see it, for example. So we don't use distance, okay? And a lot of people will say, I'm feeling what you're throwing at me or what you're intending at me, just through you being over there and I'm over here. And I must, 95% of my clientele live overseas, okay? So we do mainly Skype sessions, Messenger, WhatsApp, okay? Have very few people that actually come locally. Okay, and it works just the same. It doesn't matter where you are. Now, for the people that feel like it does matter, that's more about you feeling at ease of, therefore, you being more open to receive the healing. Because again, depending on your belief or your values, right? So, and that's what we also find with clients. Some more clients are more open to receive the healing and some aren't. Okay? And a big part of that is whether the mind keeps coming in and intervening. Because the thing about the mind needs time. Consciousness does not need time. Consciousness comes from the quantum, which is not connected to a reality which has the limitations of time, where the mind is connected to the human within this reality, which has limitations to it, and part of that limitation is time, and that's when the mind intervenes. For example, you have a challenge that comes into your life, okay, and you've got an answer or an understanding of that challenge like that. We call that gut instinct, okay? Gut instinct's your consciousness. It doesn't require time to bring you through the wisdom that you require. It comes from within you. Okay? And a lot of the times we source information, and a lot of the times when we become awakened, we think, look at these people, they're not awakened. They only just listen to the news on TV and that's their everything they know. Okay? And they're missing out on so much. But when we get into awaken, we kind of oversource information. And then we get confused because we're like, oh, what's right and what's not? The one thing that we miss, and the one thing that we forget is to listen to the wisdom that comes within ourselves. And that's the most important, because that's part of you, and it will make you feel more at ease, because it will relate more to you because it's connected to you. Okay, we're not all the same. We're all unique. Okay. So, in regards to the healing that takes place, I'm not throwing you. I might make an intent to do a healing or a clearing, but that energy is not going towards you from me, the human Chris. Okay? The human Chris is just creating space, holding space as a conduit to let my higher aspects of myself, my soul, that is not bound to the limitations of this reality, to come in and do the work for me. I'll be running my hand over a dowsing chart system, over a system, to give me guidance to what is going on regarding your health problem or a manifestation problem or any issue in your life. But that's not me, the human, doing that. Okay, I am just a conduit. It's creating and holding space to allow my higher intelligence, who sees the big picture. I always use the analogy with people, my clients, that when you're trying to work as the human, is trying to make sense of the whole picture of a 100-piece puzzle with only one piece of the puzzle. There's going to be a lot of hit and miss. Okay, and with a lot of that hit and miss over a period of time, what do? We lose hope because we're trying this, try that. No, that didn't work. But when we create space, hold space, and allow higher aspects of self that are not just bound to this reality, bound outside that reality, they bring the whole picture. They bring all the pieces, put them all together so we can see the big picture. There's no hit and miss anymore. There's no uncertainty. There's more certainty, and through more certainty, there's more love, and therefore less fear. And fear is the ultimate obstruction blockage, right? So, I'm bringing through that. That's me being the conduit. And that's why I can work on a number of clients a day and not feel tired by healing, because it's not me I'm not expending my energy to do it. Okay? Now, how does that affect you? Okay? On the other end of the call, my higher aspect of self connects with my client's higher aspects of self or soul to enable a greater connection for them to do the healing. So what actually is happening is you are being healed with your own energy, your own source of energy. I'm just guiding it, okay? Because I have an awareness of how everything works, how reality works, okay? So what I will say here is your higher aspects of self, your soul and your source self are ready and waiting to help you at every moment of your life. It relies on you creating and holding that space to allow them through, okay? To listen to that inner wisdom, to shut off all this source of information out here that are telling you this is right and this is not right, okay? Now, a lot of people will go, hey, I felt great for a week. I felt great for a few days, but then all of a sudden it came back, or it started to come back. What's that all about? That's when you did not hold that space for it to continually heal and formulate. Okay, because remember, your own energy is coming in to heal you. We're just guiding that aspect of you to come in and do the healing for you. Okay? But then it's up to you to hold that space. And this is where the understanding of reality is very important for you. As a client coming to me, you're going to get the healings, but I'm also going to share with you wisdom and information about reality that you need to take as homework so you can maintain and hold that space. And that's why we also not only provide healing here, which we call ascendance healing, But we also offer sessions of ascendance coaching, which is all about empowering you with the information to understand your reality, your place in reality, and also enabling and holding that space to allow the higher aspects of you, your true identity as infinite consciousness, because we're only here for a small window of time as the human, through your infinite existence. Okay? You want to bring more of that infinite aspect of you through here while you have your human experience. Then all of a sudden you can create a wonderful life, a life that your heart desires, not what your mind's trying to tell you it is. Okay? So we offer healing. We offer the coaching to understanding of reality. We also create tools to get you more connected, to enable that connection, to hold space, to create space as well. So we have everything here at Truly Holistic, and this is how healing really takes place, okay, at the quantum level. And this is what you will expect with booking a session here at Truly Holistic. So if you are interested in either booking a healing session, a coaching session, some of the products that we develop, if you're empowered to use these products in regards to a sentence in your involvement to heal yourself of an illness or dis-ease, go to my website at trulyholistic.net, trulyholistic.net. Comment below, like the video, subscribe to my channel. Until next time.